Hello, this is Aditya Joshi, and in this video, I'll be discussing and sharing with you some apps that I use in MBBS first year that has not only helped me to study well, but with the help of those apps, I'm able to teach others. Like I teach my seniors, I teach my juniors, and I teach my batchmates. So that's a good thing. I'll be having chapters in this video and you can just go to the part of video that you want to see. Starting off with Sketchy Medical. Sketchy Medical is a beautiful app, and Sketchy Medical, if you can hear me, I would like you guys to sponsor my video. That would help. Now Sketchy Medical, what they do is, if you're having difficulty in remembering something, but see, why are memes so successful right now? You must have heard about memes. You must share the memes with your friends. Memes are very compact packets of information. That is because instead of writing those long paragraphs explaining something, they just convert it into an image format. So what does Sketchy Medical do? What they do is they have this PDFs, or they have this screens where they have diagrams, images and pictures of different things which have been compiled into one frame. Inside that frame, different objects or part of that screen, it describes or it relates to a certain anatomical importance or knowledge. For example, if I'm talking about clavicle, and this clavicle is having 4 muscles attached to it, basically 5 muscles, but 4 essential and prominent muscles attached to it. So what they do is they'll have this cart or this car, and it will have 4 different type of wheels. Now when you click on the wheel, they'll show that this muscle was attached to the left wheel, or to the right wheel, or to the top wheel, or to the bottom of the wheel. So that way you will be able to memorize easily. So later on, after an year or so, when you will be more susceptible to forgetting those information, you'll just hit that app up, you'll notice that image, and you'll remember, right, those four wheels of the car, those were the 4 muscles in clavicle. So that way it is very very helpful in revision and grasping power. Basically, I've just used my photogenic memory, or I've improved my photogenic memory with this app. Second thing is Dr. Najeeb's lectures. Now a lot of YouTubers, a lot of people have subscribed to them, have even talked about them, but I don't talk about him much, and I think I should. He is a very good professor, and the amount at which he is charging the students for the lectures, that is very cheap and very good. Like I said, none of the apps have sponsored me yet, but I would like you to say that since I am a teacher for my students or for the people who are in my batch, what I like to do is I like to teach them in a way that they can relate to, they can understand. I'll give them quirky and stupid examples of their relationships, their girlfriends or something, so that they can basically remember the information correctly. What Dr. Najeeb does is he tries to break down the information into smaller packets so that it is very essential and easy for you to understand. Now, I know that his teaching methods differ from a lot of other teachers, but I respect him and he is a wonderful teacher. Number 3 app that I use in my iPad is Essential Anatomy. Now you'll be seeing the pic of the app here. What this does is, this Essential Anatomy app, it is expensive. Like, it is not that expensive, but still it costs like 3,000 per year. And every year you have to pay 3,000 rupees for it. But it has beautiful visual representations. Okay, like you can click on the muscle and it will tell everything about that muscle, where it inserts, where it is originating from. You can click on any bone structure. Then it has different systems in the body, like cardiovascular system or respiratory system. You can click on the system and it will just show that system and blend all the body against the background. So it is very, very good. And if you have less cadaveric practices in your college, like if there is a lack of cadavers or you don't get enough clinical or practical exposure, then I think these kind of anatomy apps will help you a lot. I'm not asking you guys to buy this particular app because I know it costs like $3,000 rupees per year. There are a lot of apps, not on Apple of course, because Apple charges for everything, but there are a lot of apps in Android and your laptops where you can download those 3D orientation apps for free. They'll have this 3D imaging and everything. One more thing about Essential Anatomy: if you have iPad Pro, then you can tap into its VR or virtual reality concept in that Essential Anatomy app. And what it'll do is it will just show you that cadaver or that man standing right in front of you. You can rotate your iPad, you can view it from different angles. So that is a very exciting a very good, part of the app that I really like. Another good app to use is Marrow. A lot of people talk about Marrow. A lot of students talk about Marrow. Marrow has recently gained a lot of respect and popularity among students who have to prepare for next, PLAB, USMLE, whatever. Now Marrow basically offers 3 types of plans: plan A, B and C. Now plan C comprises of everything, like you'll get everything, and it definitely plan C is the most expensive one. Marrow offers beautiful video lectures, notes and guided questions. You could use that. Personally, I don't prefer to buy Marrow in the first year. Actually, I'll buy Marrow when our MBBS first year ends. In the second year, I'll buy Marrow. But I just placed it here because it is a very good app and you should know about it. Apart from that, what I use is YouTube mostly, because YouTube is also a very good source of information. I can contact other YouTubers, I can watch their videos, get inspired from them. So that is a good option. In fact, a lot of students are now relying on YouTube because YouTube provides distant learning. Right, you are learning from me and I'm not even close to you. But what YouTube helps in is the fact that you can get answers to any question on YouTube. So YouTube is a very good option and I prefer it too. Last but not the least, this is, I guess, the most important in my everyday use. Like rest of the apps I don't use every day, but this is the one app I can't live without, and it is GoodNotes 5. So when I bought the iPad, I had confusions on whether I should proceed with GoodNotes 5 or Notability. See, these are the 2 leading options when you purchase an iPad: GoodNotes 5 and Notability. I went with GoodNotes 5 and it cost around one-time investment, one-time payment of $7.99, I think. It is very good. Like if you take a picture, it will convert that picture into, it will just put that picture in your notes. You can write on top of pictures. You can audio record the lectures as you're writing, and when you'll play it back, when the teacher was saying something, you can literally see how you wrote your notes. So you'll know when I wrote this, why I wrote this. You can click your cadavers, you can click pictures, you can insert them into your notes. These notes can also be uploaded to or joined with iCloud, so you can open them somewhere else, anywhere else. You can have digital notes taking, because nowadays I rely totally on digital notes taking. I'll just carry my iPad everywhere. I haven't bought any books for medical. That is an important point. I've heard that people purchase a lot of books for medical. I have made a video on it regarding what books you have to buy, because books are basically divided into 3 parts: exam passing, what everyone is using, and gold standards. So I don't buy any book because I have my iPad. I can just download the PDF versions, import it into GoodNotes, and I'll just use it from there. GoodNotes 5 is a very good app, and for the people who like to decorate their notes, GoodNotes 5 offer a variety of different type of pens and colors and gradients and everything. I just go with black and white. So these are some of the apps that I use in MBBS first year. Thank you for watching this video. If you like any of the app, you can just download it. You can recommend any app that I should try or should use in the comment section. You can hit me up on Instagram. I hope this video helped. Thank you.